So I got 3 sections.
3 sections.
First section, I'm gonna tell what the movie's about. Second section, I'm gonna tell what my favorite part of the movie was. And third section, I'm gonna tell you how I felt about the movie.
I was gonna give you like 3 sections of the movie to go over, a couple minutes each. Or like, a minute to get into it.
Yeah.
A minute and a half for one section, a minute and a half for another, or for one moment, a minute and a half for another moment, a minute and a half for another moment, and then tell people how you feel about it, and then tell people how to vote. Goodbye.
It's confusing, man. I'll just do this and I'll just figure it out.
I love it. This makes sense. This is gonna work. Let me get my timer out.
So this is the review show. Okay, real quick, I gotta get in a couple of things. First, the winner is Gravity. So that's the movie I'm gonna review for you. The person that won was Noel Carroll. Noel Carroll is also our f***ing producer. So hopefully the next person that we vote will be somebody else. Second, the last review I did was 18 minutes. 18 minutes? That's so fucking long, man. So we're gonna get going. I know it's fucking raw, it's a raw show, but I gotta get going faster. So let's just dive into the review. Okay, Gravity is starring Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. And we start out in space, man. We're in space! And they gotta what they're doing is they're fucking getting together. They're going back home and they gotta get going. And all of a sudden you find out there's fucking debris coming to them, right? So fucking debris is coming at them. And guess what? There's no fucking sound, man. There's no fucking sound. And usually in movies, man, what you got is sound effects to cause, effect. But this is no sound, so it's even scarier. It's like, but it's like claustrophobic. You don't know what the f is going on. So all of a sudden, George Clooney has to grab Sandra Bullock, and they're coming back to the shuttle. They grab another guy. He has no f***ing face. No face! And you see like a picture of him with his family before. Look better with the face, I'm not gonna lie to you. But then, so they get to the shuttle, they decide that, oh, this is destroyed, now we have to go to the Russian station. By the way, they can't get a hold of Houston, which is down below, so they're going to the Russian station. On the way, debris comes again at the Russian station, and they're tangled up, and George Clooney has him hanging here, and he's got to disconnect, because if he doesn't disconnect, then Sandra Bullock is gonna die. But Sandra Bullock has to live, man. And so George Clooney disconnects. He goes, and she goes to a shuttle thing, gets into the thing, takes off. And I forgot to tell you all the details, but it doesn't matter because I'm Russian. I'm getting excited. It's okay. Let's calm down a second. Okay, George Clooney is dead. He dies, man, in the first 20 minutes of the goddamn movie. How do you put George Clooney on the poster and then he dies in the first 20 minutes of the movie? It doesn't make any sense! But whatever, it doesn't matter because the movie's about Sandra Bullock and it's about her getting over the death of her child. Because she loved the child and unfortunately she died, man. And that's what this movie is about. It's about life and living. And sometimes you lose stuff. And how do you move on from that? The way Sandra Bullock learned how to live was to be stuck in f***ing space. Because she knew, like, I don't want to die here. I want to die on Earth doing something else. So she f***ing tries to get back home. And it is a struggle because you got debris, you have no sound in space, and then there's stuff in there that's with fire. George Clooney does kind of revisit towards the end of the movie, but it's in her f***ing head. But he tells a nice little speech to her about life and how you have to let go. And sometimes you have to stand on your 2 feet to f***ing live. And that's what she does, man. She f***ing lives. So I want to f***ing wrap this up. Okay, so I f***ing really like this movie. It moved me in ways. It made me think about my life and how I get irritated about stupid things, about when I'm in traffic. I want to get out and But you can't sometimes, because you know what? Sometimes you can be stuck in space, dying. And life is too short, and that's what this movie teaches you. You gotta just relax. Relax, man. It's gonna be okay. So this movie really kind of affected me in a way which was positive. It made me look at other things, and I think if you go see this movie, I think you're gonna enjoy it too. So that's a review. That's it. That's a, you know, I spoiled a lot of shit, but if you saw the other one, I spoiled that one too. So now you gotta put the in the comments. You gotta pick a movie that you want me to review, and I will review it for you. Because that's what we do. Also, I want to talk about another thing. The name of the show is Haugen Does the Movies. No, I'm not related to the ice cream makers. Haugen is my last name, and Does is because I have a goddamn accent. So it's cute, it's charming, it's Haugen Does the Movies. We're not changing it. That's it. And if ice cream makers want to sue me, come on, bring it. It's my name. So Gravity was a pretty goddamn good movie. Go watch it. And if you didn't like it, well then no one can impress you, because it's a pretty impressive movie. That's a review.